Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So as usual, starting off with Eur USD, and nothing really happened yesterday. You'll see the beginning of the week we pretty much range bound. You pick it up on the 1 hour chart, and you can see yesterday's there sort of formed a bit of a wedge to the upside, broke it, then went sideways. I suspect what we're looking for is, let's just get this level down, is some kind of a pullback onto structure, which is here 121.441, before another move to the downside. So this is starting to point towards a stronger dollar, and a stronger dollar is not what the indexes want. So we'll have to wait and see what the Feds are going to come up with tomorrow, but that may change by tomorrow. So that's kind of what I would expect. I expect some kind of a pullback here before sort of moving around. But remember, there is data tomorrow, so this that you see here is pretty much what I expect. Like the upper end of this is going to be 121.441. The lower end of this is going to be 121.042. And we'll probably find some middle ground between the two. We'll just bounce around for the next 2 days. So it'll be today and most of Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon for me. Anyway, I'm sit on hands, not really interested in that. US dollar, Japanese yen, you can see we sort of bounced off structure and moved to the upside. Oscillators are starting to group, but they are in a position which is starting to look like a move to the downside. This double top here, you can see high, there's the neckline. We did get a close below it, didn't really adhere to it. Oscillators lined up, everything was perfect, but we're in an uptrend, so typically not really going to worry about that at the moment. This could be a pullback onto some form of structure for a move to the downside. But again, we have data coming out tomorrow, and looking at the hour, that is looking like a double top. Diversions, oscillators crossed over, high, pin bar high. You're looking for a break of that area there, and basically we're looking for some kind of a pullback into here. So I think those are going to be the levels you need to pay attention to. 110, if we're staying above 110, then you're probably going to grind higher still. If we get below 110 and test it, then you're looking to move down to 109.840. Bear in mind, trend is up at the moment on the 1 hour and also up on the 8 hours. So you don't typically want to be shorting that. You want to wait for the pullback onto structure and buy into it. This is also pointing towards stronger dollar. So both of them are starting to line up. We do have data tomorrow. Pay attention to that. This was a big move yesterday. It was a good, 400 points, but it was a nice big move. So pull back onto some structure, and this structure here makes a lot of sense, 109.840, before probably just bouncing around like this in that area. So that is also sit on hands for me. British pound, Japanese yen, we have broken this channel. So you can see there was a downward channel over the last couple of days. We have broken to the upside. Oscillators are pointing in the right direction, and we also have a fairly strong move yesterday. So you can see obviously something impacted the Japanese yen yesterday. I don't know what the noise was, but the trick now is to stay above structure, and that's 155. So we need to stay above 155. If we can stay above 155, there is merit to start looking for opportunities to the upside. Oscillators on the hour are a little bit oversold, well, quite a bit overbought, sorry. Extremely overbought at the moment. So what we're looking for is either sideways or a move to come and test this area, and then another move up. So that's kind of the area that I'll be paying attention to, 155. If you can stay above that today, then you have an opportunity for a move to the upside. Good candidate for London breakout strategy to the upside. Any London breakouts to the downside, I suspect your first target will be the 161 extension, or 61.8% extension to the downside, and then that would be my take profit. More than likely line up, I suppose the range would line up down here, somewhere in this area, 150, 156. But anyway, between 155 and 156, that is kind of the opportunity to buy back into this, I think, for another move to the upside, and anticipate this channel break, which should give us another move, which is going to be in the region of another 2,100 points to the upside. Okay, lastly, Euro British Pound. Nothing really going on here. We are sort of hovering on the bottom of this channel, and this channel's been around for a long time. I mean, that's a couple of weeks now. That's 5 weeks that we've been going sideways. So if we look at the hour, you can see we bounced off the bottom, came back, and then nothing really going on. Just tails the upside, tails the downside, oscillators grouped in the middle. Absolutely nothing happening here. This is your level. Okay, that's 0.8589. That is your level you need to pay attention to. If we drop below that, I would expect us to come back and start testing these levels at 800, and then the last one here would be 0.85700. Remember, this is the bottom of a massive weekly channel. So it looks like a inverse head and shoulders starting to form here as well. So there's the shoulder, here's the head, and this could be the next shoulder. If that happens, you're looking for a move to the top of the range up here. So this one is kind of, I don't know, just sit on the sides at the moment. London breakout strategy would more than likely work as well for this, and that's pretty much all I'm doing on the British pairs. So at the moment, that's the channel. We start getting a 5-minute close above. I'm looking for the first pullback to buy in, and then looking to take profit at the top of the range, which is up here. The converse is true for the bottom, and you can see the range is all the way down here in this consolidation here as well. So that is kind of the way that I'd be trading this. It's nice, quick and easy, especially if you've got time in the morning, just to look at it for that first 15 to 20 minutes of the open. It normally happens within that. If it doesn't happen within the first hour and a half, then wait for the afternoon session. Anyway, that's it for me. Really, we are waiting for data in the US tomorrow, so that's kind of what the markets are doing right now. So just be careful. If you're not convinced of a trade, keep your money in your pockets. It's highly profitable in your pocket as well. Hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.